We're at the new office on the square in Lawrenceville. It's been a while since I have taken a video and caught you guys up on the status of construction. A lot's taken place over the last, I guess it's probably been a couple months. And the exciting thing that has happened is that the old heart pine floors are starting to go back in. We'll walk around and you guys can see the details and how the floor is looking. We're running short on wood. So we're trying to source out some old heart pine, and I think we found some beams that we can make the flooring out of. You can see here we've got our walnut strip that runs from the front of the building to the back of the building. That's in keeping with our theory for the space of passing through, that this once was an alleyway. And so what we did is you've got this stripe that aligns with the opening in the back and then actually aligns with the center of the front doors here. Really looks fantastic. So the wood floor we put down next to the brick wall, and some of the challenge was that the brick wall is jagged. So this is, of course, very old brick. We spent a considerable amount of time and effort restoring it. So what we did is we came up with this tray, and if you guys remember, we got the old slate roof from the courthouse on the square here, and what I'm going to do is crush up that old slate roofing material and turn it into kind of these crushed stone areas. You can see right here is one of the areas up front. Should really look fantastic. And then we've got the areas around the columns. Of course, these are our see-through columns, and that again is a detail that's in keeping with the passing through on the space. Flooring just looks really, really nice. The floor installer, he took the old boards, we got all the old boards up, and he put new backs and new tongue and groove ends on each of them, so they're going together really nicely. And then of course we'll sand the top of them super smooth, and we've got a sealer that will keep this natural color of the wood. That's another part of the thinking in the space, is we're trying to keep everything as natural as possible. The wood in front of you is the old patinaed floor joists that were exactly like the ceiling. Again, we didn't stain any of that. Wood just darkens over time, and really looks fantastic. I get that question all the time, is what stain we use. Well, that's it. All we did was put a sealer on it, and that's what the wood looks like. So here's our stripe in the floor. Really looks great. This is our library area, and then we got a little seating area back here with a break area, and we've built all of these pieces out of the reclaimed wood as well. Space really looks fantastic. Back here is our Charleston style protected garden. We've gotten the pump in. Haven't tested it yet. They're waiting on me to do a scupper. I did some sketches for that, so we'll get the pump running at some point. Water will circulate around and really should create a fantastic sound. You can see today it's raining, and the pond is actually starting to fill up. When it gets to the top, I don't really know what happens. So we've got a bunch of holes in it that we've got to fill in, and I got to get that scupper going. Of course, over here will be a planted area. Thinking about doing some type of Japanese type garden. We've got the art glass in front of you. We're supposed to pick up some samples pretty soon. And then started talking about doing some different type of blown glass globes. The space really looks nice. It's coming around. There's still a lot of electrical work to do. We're continuing with that. The restrooms, these are the lighted frames that we're going to have. I actually have the frames. You can see here, this restroom, we got to adjust the light. We've got to put up the mirror. And then in this restroom here, we got the glass door for the shower in. We've got this light adjusted correctly so it shines down on the wood, and then we will put up the mirror in that location. Of course, we got the locker right here as well. Really looks great. And then these are the restroom frames. Old wood is just great. You can see the nail hole marks. Love that. And we'll detail this real nicely. Got the old brick wall, got these lights shining up. This is the stereo cabinet made out of the old wood. We actually got the stereo hooked up. You can play music right now. Of course, we got the iPad, and we've got our Nest thermostat. Ew, something's going on. Network's not up. I'll check that out. Here's the front studio space right here. Really looks nice. Camera's not quite capturing the gold sort of color of the floor. Let's walk upstairs. So we installed the heart pine flooring on the stairs and we've taken them off. We've got a little detail with the plaster that ends up showing. And I had forgotten, I held the wood off the walls, so we're going to infill those areas. So the stairs right now don't have any wood on top of them. A little hard to walk on with these ridges. Those are stiffeners so that the plate doesn't warp. Seems to be all right. So here we are upstairs. We've cleaned this up a little bit. And of course we're working on finishing the lighting, kind of tying all that in, but really turned out nice. These floor boxes have been an extreme challenge. This is the back of space looking out onto the square. You can see the courthouse in the distance. The glass walls turned out fantastic. Of course, we have our custom handles that we designed. I've got those. I need to put the finish on them and we can install them, but I wanted to wait to the last. You can see here the roof, all the water drains out real nicely. We've got to do some cleaning. Then we have all of the raised floor that will go in through here. It really looks great. You can see down to the front door. These are some of the treads. They took some of them back and these are the ones that are left. So what we did is we oriented the grain on the wood to lead your eye up to the window wall on the square. So that should help pull you up the stairs. And then the floor installer did a great job of lining all the grain up on each of the individual pieces of wood. I'll have to show you guys that when it's installed. But this is going to be our exterior area that overlooks the square. Of course, today's not exactly a nice day to be out on the rooftop, but I'm really looking forward to that. We have some stub ups that we have left in the building that if I ever decide that we want to add a canopy above, we'll be able to easily add a canopy, and you can see the stub ups are actually right in front of you. So that'll be real nice and easy, which nothing has been too easy on this. But hopefully we're gonna get some steel going. You can see the speakers up here. We got to straighten some lights. Speaker over here. Really turned out fantastic. This stair is just nice. I mean, it's incredible. The steel, almost the color seems to be getting better over time, but it really contrasts well with the old pine flooring. So yeah, guys, that is it. That's the office on the square. You all stay tuned to the finding of the heart pine saga. Hopefully we'll locate that pretty soon and get started back on the wood. Take care. See ya. Bye.